Welcome back to the channel, good friends. Brian from Apex Detail. Working on the Porsche here gives me a great opportunity to show you guys how I remove an existing coating and then reapply the fresh chosen coating from the owner itself. I can also show you a couple new and exciting products. And what I would like to know, let me know down in the comments section. Do you like when I do just separate showcases on products in their own video? Or do you like when I include them in mini-series like this, where I can not only incorporate them into a series where I can teach you other things and bring you some products and different techniques, but also show you then how they react in real world situations. I think you'll get far more from the introduction of the products from that process, but let me know down in the comments section what you prefer. The Porsche here, it's brought in, it's a little bit dirty, so we're going to show you the whole process from the beginning, just bringing the car in and starting to wash it to pulling it in a bay, getting ready to remove the existing coating, and then reapplying the fresh coating chosen from the owner. In addition, there will be some add-ons as well, like some interior protection and wheel protection, so I can show you what we chose for that and how we use it and the results. Let's start with just cleaning the car before we bring it in a bay. We'll start with the PNS brake buster to get rid of some of the brake dust on the wheels and clean them up a bit. Dust and fallout from the braking systems is amongst one of the most abrasive substances that will touch the surface of your car, whether it be the wheels, the wheel wells, or the paint itself. So I'm going to try to remove whatever's loose, whatever's not bonded or baked into the wheel first. So I'll grab the PNS brake buster and I'll use it in a foamer, and I'll foam the wheel, the barrel of the wheel, the spokes in and around the lug nuts, the caliper, everywhere I can reach. I'll let it dwell for about 5 minutes, well, for as long as I can really, depending on the weather, before it starts to dry out. If you're wondering why the vehicle is here in the first place, if it already has protection, the owner was talked into a dealer applied coating. You already know how I feel about them. There's not much preparation, if any, when it comes to dealer installed coatings. The quality is questionable to begin with, and the customer has found that out on his own. So whatever is remaining from this coating, it's getting removed completely, and then we're going to apply some hardcore stuff. After letting the wheel cleaner dwell for a few minutes on the surface, I'll bring in the pressure washer, and that's why I like the Bauer 2000. 2000 PSI, it's just enough for these types of vehicles. Not too much pressure where you really have to watch out the angle and how close you hold it to the surface. It does a good enough job blowing away surface dust and grit. So after blowing away as much of the grit as possible, I'm going to hit it with Fireball Iron Burn. And this is an incredibly strong ferrous metal remover. I'll let it dwell for a couple minutes and then lay another layer of the PNS wheel cleaner or brake buster on top of that. Let that dwell for a couple minutes, and then I'll agitate, clean up that wheel perfectly, and we're good to go. Squeaky clean. I'm going to repeat that process all the way around the car for the rest of the wheels, wheel wells, calipers, and just that whole area. Then we'll get to the body. For the body of the car, I'm going to grab the Ultra Foam from Tax Systems and add a few ounces to my foam cannon with some warm water. By the way, Tax Systems can be easily found, almost all of the products at Carzilla.com. And I know a bunch of you have brought up the point why I order from Carzilla, out of the country. I really treat Carzilla as if it's not out of the country. The shipping, the cost may be just a couple cents higher, but the time frame that I get the products and also the customer service, I'm not really missing a beat. Whether it's not here in the country, sometimes I get treated better than some of the distributors in the country here. So I'm not afraid to order from Carzilla, guys. This soap here is fantastic for a pre-treat before a contact wash, getting rid of grit. And by the way, on the Carzilla site, you'll see the prices will be in Canadian dollars. Just to help you convert, $77 for us is $100 for them, and they will adjust that in the shopping cart. I'm going to let that dwell on the surface for as long as I can get away with, depending on the weather. Sometimes I can get 4, 6, 7 minutes out of it before I have to rinse. That'll give me plenty of time to walk around the car and work some of the dirt and grit out of the edges of the emblems and the corners and the little seams of the cars. Even if it does start to dry on the panel, no worries. This will reactivate as you're spraying down the car. As it gets wet, the soap activates so you can rinse it free from the surface. By the way, if this was a vehicle with no protection that came in for correction and had a lot of traffic film build up on the side of the car, this would be my formula right here. Red Thunder from Malco and Angel Wax Cleanliness and Fast Foam, ½ ounce of each. And that would be my traffic film remover. So let's dump a little bit of the Tax Systems foam shampoo into a contact wash bucket. You're going to see it lays down to the bottom of the bucket in ribbons. Real thick, concentrated stuff, guys. A ton of suds. That's great for the visuals. It doesn't do anything for me. What's important for me is lubrication, and there is plenty of that. Not only just sticking your hand in there and feeling it, but while you're washing the car and you're dragging the bit, if you're dragging it for the length of the car and you have one of the big mitts that can hold almost a gallon of water, just give it a squeeze. Some of the concentration from the soap comes out, and you have plenty of lubrication to glide all the way back through the rear of the car. The benefits and versatility of the Ultra Foam from Tax Systems is its balance of being able to clean your car and having a ton of lubrication for the contact wash. So you can use it for pre-treat and contact wash. When you're finished with that, it's time to dry it off. Completely dry and free of dirt and grit and dust, we can now work on some of the bonded contaminants. I'm going to walk around and take a look and do the inspection, and see what type of damage we have that occurred while the car was driven after being picked up from the dealership. There's always something. There's always something to spot correct before I get started. Right here is an example, an abrasion with transfer. We're going to remove that. We're going to gauge and see how deep it is, as well as removing the transfer and making that look as good as possible. There are areas on the bottom of the car where we can clean those chemically as well. And there are some imperfections and some really deep etching from bug splatter on the front of the car we can work on. I didn't notice any tar or line paint, so I don't need the Goof Off Pro. I just need to grab the Citral 266 and start cleaning up some of those areas. Also excellent for these lowermost regions of the vehicle where the car picks up anything from the roadways. There's some bug splatter and a little bit of transfer up here as well. With the lower rocker here cleaned, we can move on to the next step, and that will be the meat and potatoes of the series, where we go around and spot correct. I'll show you what I do there, and we can also start to remove that waste of a coating. And there are many ways to go about it, and I will show you and talk about all of them. That's it for this first video of the series. Catch you guys in the next one.